If you are looking for the best pre-built gaming PC for your budget and your needs, and you are in the UK, then you are in the right place. We are officially entering the Black Season, meaning that we have some amazing gaming PC discounts, and honestly we have some of the best deals I've ever seen on gaming systems. So today I go through specific pre-built gaming PC recommendations for 1080p, 1440p and 4K resolution. That way by the end of this video you know which PC you should buy if you're looking for a new gaming system. You will find a link to every deal mentioned down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. And by the way, if some of these deals go out of stock by the time you're watching this, I will be updating those links down below every single day. So I will make sure you get the best Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal by the time you're watching. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. First, we'll start by talking about the best PC for under £1,000. If you're working with a tight budget, I do recommend you getting the Admi Prebuilt PC. This PC right here has the Nvidia RTX 5060 Ti 16GB version graphics card, so you will be able to achieve very high frame rates on high to ultra settings in high demanding games at 1080p and even 1440p resolution. So if you're looking for a nice price to performance system for under £1,000 that will be achieving great gaming performance in both high demanding games and esports shooters, this is going to be the right one for you. Which, by the way, if you want to play esports games, here you get a Ryzen 7 processor alongside the RTX graphics card, so you will be able to achieve well over 300 plus FPS on average competitive settings at 1080p or 1440p resolution. So feel free to go with either a 240Hz or a 360Hz display. Now, if you're looking for better performance and you are searching for the best price to performance system in the entire market in the UK, this next system will be the perfect one for you. This is the Vivox gaming PC, and in my opinion, this is one of the craziest deals I've ever seen because of the fact that you get the RX 9070 XT graphics card, which is the fastest GPU from AMD in the entire market, and it will allow you to play games at 1440p ultra settings, even the most high demanding ones out there, and achieve well over 120 plus FPS on average. And then if you want to play at 4K, you can easily play on high to ultra settings as well in high demanding titles and achieve over 80 FPS. So in other words, you can max out 1440p or play at 4K ultra settings at a very decent price, which I will be talking about in just a second. Then when it comes to esports games, you also get a Ryzen 7 processor alongside this RX 9070 XT, so you will be able to achieve well over 400 plus FPS on average at 1440p competitive settings in games like CS2 or Valorant, so feel free to go with a 480Hz 1440p display or a 360Hz one. Here you also get 32GB of RAM, which is going to be crucial if you want to do more than just gaming. Let's say you want to do some type of multitasking or streaming or content creation, having 32GB of RAM is going to be way better than having 16GB. And on top of that, in terms of the design for this system, this is one of the most beautiful gaming systems I've seen, and the price after a discount is going to be £1,178. This is definitely the cheapest PC I've ever seen with the RX 9070 XT graphics card. Again, this is the fastest GPU from AMD, and it will allow you to play any game that you want at any resolution on high to ultra settings. So this is a great price. However, this deal is only available if you apply this voucher that you will find down below in the video description. And again, if it's not on sale anymore, I will leave a similar PC alternative. That way you get the best deal by the time you're watching. Now, if you're looking for a high-end computer, but you don't want to spend over £2,000, I do recommend you getting the 3XS Milius liquid-cooled gaming PC. This system has the RTX 5070 Ti graphics card, which performs just as good as the 9070 XT I just mentioned from AMD, but since you get an Nvidia GPU, you get a better level of ray tracing performance, and you get DLSS, which is the better upscaling technology because it is supported by more games. So if you are playing with DLSS quality or DLSS balanced in the most high demanding games out there at 4K, with DLSS you will be having a better experience. Not only that, but also this system has a Ryzen 7 9700X, which means that you will be getting DDR5 memory, which is going to be faster than DDR4. And by the way, you get 32GB of DDR5 memory inside of this system, which is going to be great. On top of that, you also get 2TB of SSD, which is plenty of storage, even if you're a professional content creator who wants to transfer heavy files all the time. And when it comes to gaming performance, with the 5070 Ti, you can play the most high demanding games out there at 1440p or 4K resolution smoothly and achieve well over 120 plus FPS at 1440p and over 80 FPS at 4K, or even faster performance if you are using DLSS. The price for this system by the time of filming is £1,850. It's an expensive system, but again, if you're looking for a high-end system for under £2,000, this is going to be the one. However, if you're looking for a high-end computer for 4K and you are willing to go over £2,000, I do recommend you going for the CyberPower PC and MSI gaming desktop. This PC right here has the Nvidia RTX 5080, which is one of the highest end 4K graphics cards in the entire market. And when it comes to 4K resolution, you can achieve well over 90 plus FPS on average in the most high demanding games out there, high to ultra settings. So it is one of the fastest ones out there, just under the RTX 5090. You are going to be getting great gaming performance at any resolution. So if you want to play at 1440p, this is a very nice future-proof 1440p graphics card, and alongside this GPU, instead of this system, you get the fastest gaming CPU in the market in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, so feel free to max out any monitor refresh rate if you want to play esports games. On top of that, you also get 32GB of DDR5 memory and 2TB of SSD, which gives you a lot of freedom, and this system also comes with a liquid cooler, so it's going to be way better when it comes to cooling for the CPU and in terms of aesthetics. Now, the total price for this system by the time of filming is around £2,250. And last but not least, if you don't care about money, you just want the fastest performance out there, I do recommend you getting the 3XS Milius RTX 5090 edition. And if you don't have enough PC knowledge, basically the RTX 5090 is the fastest graphics card in the market, and you will be achieving the fastest performance for gaming or just content creation or any task. So if you want to play at 4K, you're going to be achieving around 120 plus FPS on average on high to ultra settings in high demanding games without any form of upscaling technology. So this is the strongest performance in the entire market. And of course, you also get the fastest performance when it comes to ray tracing. And of course, for the CPU, you get the fastest CPU in the market as well in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, which is the CPU I just mentioned for the last system, and it will allow you to max out any monitor refresh rate if you want to play esports games. You also get 32GB of RAM, 2TB of SSD, and a liquid cooler for the CPU, so this is a very complete high-end computer, but it is also the most expensive one at around £3,600. And by the way, down below in the video description, you will find two bonus systems. One of them is even more expensive, and I would recommend you buying that one if you're a professional content creator who wants to invest. That system has the RTX 5090, but it has a better CPU for content creation and gaming at the same time, and you also get more memory in 64GB of RAM. And then you will find another PC down below as a bonus, which is the best value esports PC, which is a premium system with the fastest CPU in the market in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, so you can max out any monitor refresh rate in case you want to play those esports games, but it is not as expensive as the other systems I mentioned today with the fastest CPU in the market, because that PC will cost £1,600, which is not cheap, but it's definitely not the most expensive one out there, and I highly recommend you buying that one, once again, if you want to play esports games at the highest frame rates without spending the most amount of money, or if you want to play at 4K, high to ultra settings, and you don't want to spend over £1,600 on a gaming system. I will make sure to update every single PC down below in the video description, that way you get the best deal by the time you're watching this, just in case some of these systems either go out of stock or they are not on sale anymore. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.